going to learn about clips today. So we're engaging, we're creating, and we're sharing with clips. Clips is an app. It's a free Apple app on your iPad, on your smartphone, that you can create short published videos with photos, text, music, and effects. Teachers can use clips to share instructions, tutorials, and class updates in engaging ways. So you can make videos and you can send it to your parents through school status. And then students can use clips to present research, they can show learning, or they can make book trailers, building creativity and digital skills. And I'm about to show you other ways that students can use it in cross-curricular ways. You can use it in multiple subjects. For ELA, these are just some examples. You might think of other ones, but some examples that I've learned about where you can get the kids to retell or summarize a story. They can do character interviews, or they can even make book trailers with clips. For math, they can show a math strategy step by step, so like a drawing that they do and they narrate it. For writing, they can turn a personal narrative or a poem into a short movie. For science, they can record an experiment. They can show what they've learned about habitat. Third grade, y'all learn about habitat, so that's just what I thought about. And then for social studies, they can make a mini history report or show what life was like in a different place or time. For classroom sharing, like at the beginning of the school year, they can create all about me videos. They can make morning messages. They can do end of the unit reflections. For y'all, for teachers, we can use clips to record short mini lessons or review clips. So I know that with 5th grade, like we teach some things that parents did not learn it that way. And so the parents want to know how we teach it. So then you can record a short clip and you can send it to parents. You can also provide directions for centers or independent work, or you can create motivational messages or morning announcements, and you can also share classroom celebrations to parents through communication videos. So I want you to go ahead and get your app pulled up, whether that be on your phone or on your iPad. If it asks you to allow anything, just click allow. It might ask you to allow a camera, it might ask you to do microphone. But the first thing that should come up is it might be looking at you, or it might be looking like the rear-facing camera. And what you'll see is you have a library button that is in the top left-hand corner. So that is where all of your clips will be saved. You'll click that and you can go to different clips that you make, and that's where they'll be. The camera, to change it to a photo or to do rear or front-facing camera, that is these buttons right here. And then of course the big red button is where you'll hold to record. And then to add any kind of photos, you'll click the thing that looks like a picture frame. Now, the one that we're going to really look at is the effects button. That's the colorful star, and we'll look at that in just a minute. And then they can also add music by using the music button in the top right-hand corner as well. So it has a lot of different effects that you can do. So let's look at those effects. So I want you to go ahead and click the effects button. It's the star. Now you can add effects before, and then some effects you can add after you've already filmed. So in the effects, you have multiple different kinds of effects. Yes, that's me. You can make an emoji. So all of these different characters you can put over a face. So I did a robot because I remember us doing Wild Robot, and I was like, oh, a kid could act like they were Roz, and they could tell a story like they were Roz. And then you have this thing called AR spaces, which is just where you have to scan the room and it makes the room into different things. It could be like cash flowing, it could be bubbles, depending on what you want to do. The other things that there's filters, so you can change the filter of your screen, and it can change the mood of your story. There's also this button right here called Live Titles. Now, that's pretty cool because when you are speaking, if you click that, while you're speaking, it will type what you're saying on the screen already for you. So those kids that have trouble with listening comprehension, they can see it right there on their screen as you're talking. As they're watching the video, it will automatically come up, just like captions. You also have this scenes effect, so you can take your story anywhere, whatever you're doing, you can put a background behind you. And then you can also add text, so any kind of font you want to do, there's a lot of different ones on there. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, wow.
There's another one called animated stickers, so just adding different stickers. And then finally there's emojis, so it's perfect for feelings or objects that you can put to bring your clip to life. All right, if you go back from effects, you'll also see that you can add music. So it has its own like music built in. It's just kind of background music. Or if you have an Apple Music, it has that feature as well that you can add Apple Music into it. It connects to your Apple Music. Or you can also add just pictures. Like if you don't want to record something, they can just put a picture from their library and you can just narrate over that picture. All right, that's where you would add photos. Okay, so to actually make Eclipse, all you're gonna do is you hold down that red button and you capture your narration. While you're recording, you just point the camera at whatever image or illustration you're doing. You speak clearly and slowly, and you can make the clips as long or as short as you want. So remember, clips, that's just short, quick videos that'll all come together, kind of like a movie. All right. So when you're done, like you're totally finished with the clips, all of your clips will show up down here at the bottom, and you will click this share button in the bottom right-hand corner, and it'll ask you. You can send it to multiple different apps. You could email it. You can save it to your photos, and then you would be done. So I'm going to show you an example of one that I made using clips.
This is The Last Stop on Market Street by Matt De La Pena. Today, I am going to retell this story. CJ and his grandma, Nana, take a bus through the city on a Sunday. CJ wonders why they have to ride the bus and why some things look different. CJ asks Nana questions about the people they see. He notices things he doesn't understand and wonders why life is different for others. Nana explains that not everyone has the same things, but we can see beauty in life and be thankful for what we have. CJ starts to notice the small, beautiful things on the bus and around the city. He sees the kindness in people and the joy in simple moments. By the end of the bus ride, CJ feels happy and grateful. He understands what Nana meant about seeing beauty everywhere. CJ learns that every day has small moments of joy, and it's important to notice the world around you. You can use clips to retell any story. Students can use narration, captions, and images to show their understanding of the plot, characters, and setting.
Okay, so that was just an example of if you had a child. That was just an example if you wanted a child to like retell a story instead of them writing it down. Like if that's not their thing, if they're not as good as writing things down, they can do it through clips, so they can make a video. But there's multiple different things that you can use clips for. And I tried to like include all the different effects to show you how you could just use different effects. But something me and Miss Poe were talking about was like paper slideshows. I use that in some of the clips. Instead of having them make a keynote, like they could do things, what do we call it, without so much technology and like making a paper slideshow, and also just using, after they're done with that, then they'll use the technology to make a clips about it. So y'all are going to try to use the clips as well. Just anything that you want to make that you could take back to your classroom. So it could be like you showing an example for your kids of how to retell a story. It could be a mini lesson, like you just write something down. It could be a quick classroom announcement that you make. But try to use at least 2 features or 2 of the effects, like the captions, the music, the stickers, anything that you want to do. Try to use at least 2 of those. And my goal is for you to leave here with a video that you could show your students, or even something that you could send home to families if it's an announcement that you're making. So just to recap, remember that you can click the star to add effects. You hold that record button down to record your clips, and then you click that save button in the bottom right hand corner and save it to your photos, and it'll show up in your photo app. All right, so I'm gonna give you about 10 minutes. You might not need all the 10 minutes.
Can I work with a partner?
Yes, you can absolutely work with your table. You can work with a partner, anything. Yes, absolutely. Just something that like maybe you could create, something that you could use to be really quick and short. All right, y'all good? Okay, I'm just gonna start that timer, 10 minutes.
It's like ocean themes, so let's make one about the ocean. Yeah, like just something to show during the meeting. It's learning about habitats and fish.
Look at the emojis and find an emoji that like the rainbow.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, so if you go to the photo, it should pull up your entire photo library. So if you have
Not on
already,
here, but like
oh,
not
okay, yes.
like this.
Like you could already put one in there.
Like I
Now,
have
some
these.
effects aren't going to work like
like
after the fact.
Sometimes I
Cycling.
videos,
Yes.
and then I can be like,
Yes, like you can,
Stability
yes, like you can add that in there, yes.
what's it called?
Foundation.
So yes, you can go ahead and add that in there.
9/11.
Mhm. And you can put a caption, and I don't think the live text will work, like the live
Okay, well,
captions.
I feel like we
But like you
make
can
this
add
clip
the
first.
text itself.
Okay.
Like,
You know what I'm
there's
saying?
a feature that like, as you're reading it, writes it on the screen. I don't think that'll work after you use it, so before you use it,
So do I do it on?
I'm so
there's certain
mad.
effects that work.
One of my students never listens to me.
Are we talking about
Also, hey
Blair?
guys, that sheet that's on your table, that is also the steps of like how to use clips, the different effects that you can add.
Let's see your 9/11.
Like a how to.
Listens to me at all.
She's the worst. It's finally raining. It was raining.
You just keep me on my toes. Did your mom tell you that? This is like Microsoft.
Yes.
They have a plan.
Yep.
So I think, are we
You
agreed?
could add like
We're talking about your how to make those muffins.
Okay,
Yeah, you should do that.
or this.
Or you can
other
tell
one
everybody how
that
your
is-
lips get chapped like mine.
So
Or
Yeah.
your C's in your
So
pocket.
fast.
No, that is actually.
Where did my joystick go?
We gotta find you a little.
So you think you did?
I'm trying to get it on here.
Why you should drink Diet Coke. Okay, let's do that. Can we do why Diet Coke?
Right.
Gives me hope.
Hello.
Sing the song. Diet Coke. Get ready.
What are we doing? Are you singing the song?
No.
We shouldn't do it on mine because mine doesn't have the fun faces and I love the fun faces.
You might want
Are
to
you
do those
just not
live,
fun?
those live captions too. Like, you
I
can
have
do
something
multiple.
that can help you with that. A coping strategy.
Can we get to watch y'all's one?
Yeah.
No, it's just
We're part of theirs.
No.
He got in the two because he didn't want to get wet. They were all in the two.
Oh my God.
Okay, now
Who's in
we're
the
going
two?
Oh, look,
Who's
you
so?
can, you can help us, Jillian.
Why shouldn't scratch your head?
Let's do,
Hey,
let's ask
Let's do about a fish just habitat because this
Okay.
we're in the ocean.
Okay, we're ready.
Where do I find a fish?
My mouth is.
Are y'all playing
No,
that?
yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Let's
We
do
were working.
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
work.
get
Okay,
my
okay.
because I'm
Miss,
trying to get
how
mine.
I'm a
you
fish.
need
What do I
crayons
say?
or
What do I say?
Oh no, I'm a fish. Today you're going to learn about the classification of a fish.
I have a vertebrate.
I have paper.
A vertebrate.
I have a backbone.
I am a vertebrate.
Oh, wow.
That means
Okay.
I have a
Draw
backbone.
us a rainbow, Jillian.
I'm playing this with you. Ready?
Yeah.
I didn't get
Hello,
Today
yeah.
I'm a fish.
No,
and
no,
you're
you
going to learn about
can't.
the classification of a fish.
Who wants to be the next fish? Wait, how do I
What else
make,
can I say?
how do I have a backbone.
Rainbow.
No, you don't have a backbone.
A fish does, a fish has a backbone.
Wait, so now
I'm a vertebrate.
I'm a vertebrate. That means
not
I'm
saying
That
I'm
means
a
I have,
vertebrate.
it's
Okay,
a
say what else is
vertebrate.
vertebrate? Say that means I have a backbone.
I'm a vertebrate. That
Wait,
means I have a
wait.
backbone.
Where'd the fish go? Did you get one out of the screen? You might have to add another. Wait, oh, that's one right too.
But how do we make a video of it and be looking at it? We can't?
Ready?
You know how you
I
were
don't
saying,
I'm
we would just talk.
you know, paper
I'm
slides?
a vertebrate,
So are
bruh.
we just looking at it, or like, was there a way to?
Well, if you want to, you can take a picture. So, go to your, yeah, you put that. you can
What do I say? You're okay, you're just
Call me
recording.
brother.
You have to be a fish. You're gonna be the puffer fish. Just
No,
like-
it's not. If you want to, like, that would be
Mrs.
appropriate.
Puff.
Please say that for fish.
And then
What
you
do I
could-
say?
Oh, why does it say like the letter I? You told me.
What's that app we used last year? That's similar to
Hey,
Chatterpix.
trying to get quiet.
Wow. Get loud.
We're being.
Let's try rainbow breathing. Sometimes I have to rainbow breathe when I
I get interrupted by students.
I'm a puffer fish. I have fins and gills.
I'm a puffer fish, I have fins and
Fins and gills.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Fins
Now
and
do I
gills.
exit
Let's,
out?
hold on, Colby's gotta be a fish too. Colby, get back in.
Okay, I'm a fish. Yeah, let's exit out.
If you're a fish, I'm a fish.
Okay,
Okay.
flip it back around. Okay, great.
All right.
Are you,
That's what
you're
Rachel
doing
loves
your,
to say.
we need
Flip
your.
it back. Flip it back to that one. Flip it back. Okay, ready?
Together.
One. Oh, there's another fish, but you're in it.
I'm a puffer fish, I have fins and gills.
And I'm a regular fish, and I live in the water.
I live in the water. I'm
Why
an
are you
emerald.
doing
Okay,
it?
okay,
Yeah.
Should I be the
Yeah, get
shrimp?
your volcano head.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. There you go.
Aren't those? No.
Is the shrimp a fish? Oh,
It's not the same.
oh no!
Oh wow.
Oh no, I
Still
have
a lot of
been
different
captured.
fish. Yeah, I don't think so. What do I say?
Reel me in. Let's have a fantastic time.
Don't eat me. Hope you had a fantastic
Okay. Okay.
Let's reel this in. Hope you had a fantastic time.
Miss Kane,
You got it.
rainbow breed, you start with the red and you take a deep breath. Let it out. You inhale the first part of the rainbow and you exhale the second part of the rainbow.
I feel better already.
Let's do it one more time.
I believe it.
Okay, now let's do a clip where you have the star head.
Oh, heart?
Yeah, hearts. Don't get rid of that bucket.
Yeah, you can add effects.
How'd you get rid of it?
We're really under the sea.
Under the sea.
I think we can just be done.
No,
I
now
think
you
I
can
have
just
to
do
roll
it and say, I'm ready
Wait, you
to.
don't have Apple Music, you can't add the music.
No.
You can add, there's like, they have options. Yeah, it's like background, it's more like no words,
Now
like
I'm
just
ready
background music. But then you can also connect it to your Apple Music too,
And use songs.
and use songs, yeah. Love that. Which the kids wouldn't have, but.
But they could have that.
Now I feel calm enough to teach my students.
I hope you had a fantastic time learning about the habitats of the fish. What is that wrong? What?
Classification.
Oh, hold on, let me try that again.
Now
Oh, it's
so
I forgot my
annoying.
learning target. I forgot my learning target. Start over.
Delete, I feel like I'm 100 years old trying to operate this.
Okay, do it again.
Now I'm ready to teach my students.
Okay, how about we watch it?
Okay, so you can start it from the.
Let's
plus
reel it in. Hope you had a fantastic time learning about the classifications of fish.
Oh, I was trying to stay on the opposite.
Where do we watch it? I don't watch it. Make sure that you save it to your photos.
Classification of fish.
I don't think it goes.
I need to get out of here. I gotta get out of here. How about that?
Let's reel it in. Hope you had a fantastic time learning about the classifications of fish. You're welcome.
My class is gonna love watching this.
Isn't it?
Where do I say?
I can't hear Lindley.
So that bottom right.
Oh, yeah.
Bottom right.
You're glad.
Button.
You got the video like.
Did I do it?
Did it say save to library? Yes.
Okay.
You go, well, if you go to your, it'll save there, but if you go to your photos app, it should be there too.
There you go. No fun. No fun.
Is it there? Yay, okay. Did y'all finish too?
Now we're done.
Perfect.
I would have 50 seconds to spare, girls. I'm so proud of it.
Okay, so, like I showed with clips, you can use clips to do many different things. I mean, they were making about science, classification of fish. Miss Mills and Miss Kane were making for social emotional learning. So you can use it for many different things. And the kids will love it too because they can use technology. And they also, like, you know, kids get nervous to come up to present. Like if you're making a slideshow and they have to come up to present, instead they can just record themselves and we can just play it. They won't feel as nervous too. Okay, so the last thing is for y'all to just scan this QR code. There's gonna be some questions about clips, like, do you understand how to use it? And then there's also that last question. It's gonna ask you to, like, if you made that video, just upload it into the Microsoft form mode.
Then I need to scan this one.
Yes, if you did it on your iPad, you might want to scan it on your iPad.
What if, like, how